Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome to part 2 of the Amazon Designer Dupes. In this video, I have several handbags. Actually, the majority of the video will be handbags, a few pieces of jewelry, and one pair of sunglasses. But before we do that, I want to go through a couple items that I had from the previous video that had a pending rating, and I want to address those. So to close that out first before we move into the newer items. So let's get right into it. So the first one, we're going to start with the quilted chevron YSL dupe, and this was the first one that I had. This is the second one that I ordered. It came from a different seller. The seller of the original one no longer had it. Some of you like this bag, so I sent a message to the seller asking if they are going to bring it back. And hopefully, as soon as I get a response, I'll just post that in the comments section. Now, if you see the difference, the second one is considerably bigger. The color is totally different. The material is also slightly different. The second one feels more cushy than the first one, but the first one is much softer to the touch than this one. The craftsmanship, let me point this out first. If you can see, this is already crooked from the back and from the front. And unfortunately, there is no way to fix that. This is how they made it. Also, the stitching on this one, there is a lot of threads coming out of the stitching here. So, however, the strap on this one looks much better than the original one, which was my only problem with the first bag. If you remember, I mentioned that there were the threads were coming. They were coming out of the first one. So yeah, unfortunately, that issue is not resolved yet. Hopefully, when I get an answer from the first seller, if they bring it back, I'll order another one to catch you up on those results. The second item I have here is the Valentino inspired bracelet. So this was the bracelet. If you remember, there was something on the V right here catching on my clothes. Unfortunately, this one is the same exact thing. It's also catching on my clothes. So at this point, since I ordered two and they both have the same issue, I do not recommend this bracelet. Unfortunately, it's a beautiful bracelet. I wanted it for everyday wear, but since it's catching on my clothes, that's going to be a big problem for me. So I don't recommend this one. So let's dive right into the newer items for this week. I'm going to start with this pair of sunglasses, which is the Tortoise Celine inspired sunglasses. Beautiful glasses. Material looks so good. I did not have a pair of tortoise shell sunglasses, so this one actually fit the bill. It's beautiful. It's very highly rated on Amazon, and I definitely agree with the rating for this one. Next, we're going to look at this twisted cable chain link bracelet that's inspired by David Yurman Designs. A beautiful bracelet. It's rated at 4.1 on Amazon. At a first glance, I thought this one deserved more than 4.1 rating. However, as I read the reviews, people were complaining that the finishing, the gold and silver finishing on this bracelet rubs off. Also, people complained that, the toggle here, you lose the bracelet, it opens, and you don't even feel that you don't have the bracelet on. Also, one more thing for me, and let me bring this toggle close to the screen so you can see it. The toggle that was advertised on the picture on Amazon looks different than the one that I received. And this bracelet was $21.99. So based on people's reviews, because I have not worn this bracelet, and if it rubs off, I definitely think that it should not even been rated at 4.1. So I don't think it deserves that rating either. And for that reason, I do not recommend it. The other item here, and let me take off the bracelet so we can look at these beautiful earrings. These earrings were inspired by the Ferragamo Gancini earrings. It's such a beautiful design. I love everything about it. I actually was looking at the Ferragamo earrings in the beginning, and then I figured, let me just see if there is a dupe for it, and I found this one. Beautifully made. It looks beautiful on too. It's got a very high rating. It's rated at 4.7, I believe, on Amazon. This one is 18 karat gold plated and stainless steel material. The only thing about these earrings is they make a lot of noise when you put them on, and every time I put them on to try them, every time I turned, it was making that noise, and it was so annoying to me. Unfortunately, I would love it if they do something about this, just maybe solder them at the top so these circles don't move around and make that much noise. But so unfortunately, at this time, the way it is, I do not agree with the rating because I cannot even wear it. It's so annoying to me. The last pair of earrings is this pair of pearl and the camellia flower inspired by the Chanel camellia. These earrings are rated at 4.3 on Amazon. Beautiful earrings. The pearl looks really nice. It's got a crystal in the middle of the flower. They look really nice on. The only problem with these also, I mean, there is always a margin of error when there is mass production, and with this one, the error is the black painting that they have on the flower is missing from a couple of places on one of the earrings. I mean, if that doesn't bother you, sure, go ahead and try these. They're beautiful. They look so beautiful on. For me, when I buy something, I try to get as perfect as possible. So since I know that these are missing a couple of spots of black painting on the gold, I know I'm not going to wear them, and that's the only reason I won't recommend them. And now let's move on to address the 7 handbags that I have here for you. I am going to leave the best for last, so stay tuned for that last one and watch that one because I think it deserves the hype, the price, and everything's nice about it. But first, let's start with this puzzle bag Loewe dupe. Let me start with the nice elements of this handbag. The material, it's faux leather. It's actually very nice and soft to the touch. The stitching is really nice. The zippers, it's got a couple zippers. They're both nice and soft. The inside, if you can see the inside is very nicely done too. The hardware is really nice also. The only thing about this bag is the bag itself is a non-functional design. I mean, it's really tiny. Like the bag is big, but to get into it, it's really tiny. This is a beautiful bag, but it's really non-functional for me. So the handle is in the, and the flap are in the way of the zipper. So you have to maneuver around to be able to get inside and out, and even with that I feel my hand scratching on the zipper every time I get inside and outside this bag. So unfortunately for me, this is a non-functional design. The bag itself, the craftsmanship is there, but the design does not work for me, and therefore I do not agree with the rating for this bag, and I do not recommend it. Next is this bag. It's a small bag. I believe it's inspired by Demillier London. This clasp, if you look at the clasp, it looks like one of the Demillier London clasps. It's not exactly that clasp, but it's very close to that design. And if you know anything about Demillier, it's actually worn by a royal family. Kate Middleton is one of the people who wear the Demillier London brand. Everything about this bag is so beautiful. The stitching is so beautiful. The material is so nice. The hardware is really nice. You can wear it as a shoulder bag and you can wear it as a crossbody. Inside is also nice. It's spacious on the inside. and it's got a zipper on the inside, a zipper compartment, and then it has another compartment on the outside here. The colors, although they're very pastel and neutral colors, they won't work with my wardrobe. So I'm gonna try to order, they had a tan one like that. I'm gonna try to order that one, see if I like it better. This one, I totally agree with the rating. It's rated 4.3 on Amazon. It's a beautiful bag. It really deserves a shot, and it's only $30. Next is this Burgundy Moon bag that looks very similar to the Prada Moon bag. It also looks exactly the same. There is a brand called Essence. It's out of Montreal, Quebec. They have the exact same bag, and that bag is actually sold for $325 US dollars. The bag is so beautiful. You can wear it on the crook of your arm if you close the hardware here, and you can wear it on your shoulder. So I've been looking for a burgundy bag for a very long time. You either see them very bright red or very dark burgundy. I was looking for this exact color, and it's been years and I couldn't find it, and I found it in this one. So I am definitely going to keep this bag. Although I'm not a patent leather person, but I'm gonna keep this bag until I find something that it's in just regular leather, but in this exact color and in this shape. I definitely recommend this bag. It's a beautiful bag, and I'm definitely gonna make a lot of use out of it. Next is another moon bag. Can't you tell I'm just on the hunt for a moon bag? It's looking more yellowish on the screen, but it's really a very nice beige color, which is something that I want in my wardrobe. Where do I start? The rating on this one is 4.4. The bag was on sale for $19.99. Okay, the design is really nice. I love the design of it. I'm not so crazy about the hardware that they used on it. It's really so yellowish, and the stitching is all over the place. The smell is not that good. The inside is nice and spacious, and the inside is actually much nicer than the outside. It's really made very nicely. However, to me, the design is beautiful, but the material not so much. And for that reason, I do not recommend it, and I do not agree with the rating, even though the bag is $20. Next, we have this Burberry Ashby dupe. And this one is rated 4.3 on Amazon. Honestly, I'm not sure for what. The material is canvas. The canvas looks nice, but the lining is nylon. It says the strap is made out of leather. It's very thin strap. It really looks like plastic. It said it's made out of leather, so it does not slip off your shoulder. I think it's plastic. Also, the smell is bad. It looks and feels cheap. I really don't agree with the rating, and I do not recommend it either. Next, I have this Gucci inspired bag. This was rated 4.1. It was $43. It looks very nice. The stitching job is nice. The style is nice. The inside is also very nice. It comes with this Gucci colors strap. It feels like plastic. It's really stiff and feels like plastic, and I especially dislike the hardware on it. I mean, look at the colors of the hardware. They have this one, and then they have this different color. Unfortunately, I do not recommend it, and I don't agree with the rating, unless if you really like stiff bags like this. Otherwise, for me, it's not the type of bag that I'm interested in. Last but not least, this Coach Tabby dupe. And this bag is rated 4.6 on Amazon. It definitely deserves the rating. It has very nice faux leather material. The stitching is beautiful. The hardware is beautiful. The bag itself is very nice and spacious. The inside is so beautiful. It has two straps, a shoulder strap and a more casual strap to wear as crossbody. This bag was rated 4.6 on Amazon, and it was only $29. I definitely recommend it. It's a beautiful bag, and I'll make a lot of use out of it. This was everything for today. Thank you so much for sticking around for part 2 of Amazon designer dupe ratings, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up, share it with a friend, subscribe to my channel, and turn the notification bell on so you don't miss any future videos. And I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.